Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy DLloyd and I'm here with hopefully a quick live commentary on our Hawks MyGM series. Now, I left you guys last time telling you guys that the trade deadline was near and I needed to make a trade for a small forward since Cephalosha did go out with the injury. So I wanted to go ahead and show you guys what I have in the lineup so far. And with Cephalosha out, I have moved Kyle Korver to the small forward position. Kent Bazemore will finally be starting, and he has shown enough to definitely give him a starting spot. But I definitely want to add some more depth, and I'm not sure where I want to go with the situation. Now, I definitely want to make a trade before the trade deadline to definitely better our team for the playoffs. The one player that I definitely want to get rid of is Tim Hardaway Jr. I just don't like playing with him, and obviously he doesn't really help me too much, so he's definitely expendable. And that's probably one of the players that I definitely want to move and trying to move up for another player. So I could always add somebody with Tim Hardaway, but he's somebody who is definitely expendable and somebody I definitely do not mind moving. So we know about Jay Crowder. However, as soon as I played my game, like literally as soon as I played my game, I went back to the Celtics and looked at him. He was not there anymore. And I looked at the transaction report, and the day that I played my game, they shipped him to LA to the Clippers for Lance Stevenson and the second round draft pick. So the Jay Crowder deal is no longer available. So now I have to go back to square one to find some more players to try to possibly go ahead and get. So I wanted to go ahead and just quickly show you guys through the trade finder what type of value some of these players that I'm looking for are, pretty much worth at this point, and definitely I can go in and try to make my own deal. But I just want to show you guys what they're asking for and get some feedback from you guys of what direction I should go with this trade. So the first one is obviously with Miami Heat and Justice Winslow. So Justice Winslow, 19-year-old small forward, 6'6", 222 pounds. Definitely somebody who we can use, and we can end up using him for the future. But when you look at him, they asked for Jeff Teague and Kyle Korver. So you can see where his value is at. He is a 3-star player, but you can see they're asking for quite a lot back. Because Kyle Korver, I don't want to move him. This man's been a sharp shooter for us all season long. And then Jeff Teague, he's been balling for us as well. So definitely don't want to move these two right now. But this is the offer for Justice Winslow. So now looking at another possible player is Ben McLemore. Now, I know this is a shooting guard, but he is 6'5", 195 pounds, and if this happens, Kyle Korver will have to go to pretty much stay at small forward, and we'll be playing with a lot of shooting guards on this roster. But you see the deal right here. This deal is not bad for me at all. I told you I want to get rid of Tim Hardaway Jr., and then Mike Scott, he's definitely tradable. I mean, none of these players are players that I definitely need to keep. So this is a huge possibility for me. When we look at his contract, he does have a team option. So we could essentially have him for 2 seasons if we make this deal. So this is a trade that I'm leaning towards possibly making. Even if I go elsewhere, I still might make this trade. Another option, and this one is kind of random, but Jordan Clarkson. I looked at him. I'm a Lakers fan, so I had to look at Jordan Clarkson. I know his contract is up at the end of this year, and there is no option whatsoever. So he's going to want way more money than $845,000, but he's definitely a player who I like to run with. I mean, the man, he's an offensive point guard, and I like that. 23 years old, so we definitely have some youth behind him. And when you look at some of the players, they're willing to move him for Mike Scott and Dennis Schroeder. I also will get Nick Young back in the deal, so that will also solve the small forward problem a little bit. Nick Young, definitely not a player you want long term on your team. Definitely a player you will want to get rid of at some point because he's getting about $5 million, and I don't think he is worth that at this point. But Nick Young, he can't give you a player for this playoff run at small forward, and he can still ball at this point. So I think he can be useful as we wait for Cephalosha to come back, and then obviously Nick Young will move to the bench. So I think that could be a pretty good deal as well. And then looking at, I think it was one more deal I had. Yes, it was Devin Booker. You guys know I've been trying to get Devin Booker all season long. I like him a lot. He's only 19 years old. He can shoot, but they're asking for Dennis Schroeder, and that'll be the thing. I have to get rid of him. I would not be getting a point guard back if I make this move, because Bryce Cotton, he will end up being released, honestly, and I'll probably have to go to free agency or just use him for the playoffs. But definitely at that point, Jeff Teague will be our only point guard. So these are pretty much our options. These are the values which everybody's at right now. So this is where I need you guys at. I want you guys to let me know if any of these moves are good to you. Do you think I should make any of them, or do you think I should stay with the current roster that I have? Definitely let me know in the comment section below, because I don't know what to do at this point. So I definitely feel like we have a team, and I don't want to waste the talent that we have this year. So definitely let me know in the comment section below. I will be reading all of these, and I will be taking all of these into consideration. But that is it for this episode. Please leave this video a like and subscribe if you haven't already. It's your boy D-Lloyd. I'm going to see y'all next time. Peace.